So I don't know if I have talked about this before, but I have a very hygienic social life. And the reason why I'm a huge fan of the theories and logics I follow is because they keep everything super clear, organized, structured, and honest. And I want to share this space with you where I want you to know where you stand in my friend circle, in my social life, in my relationships. So, this particular tool that I use, I'm going to share this with you as well. I don't know if I have shared this before, but if I have, doesn't matter. I'm going to kind of do it again. Um, I divide people into different spaces based on a house structure: the garden, outside area, the porch area, living room, and the bedroom. The people who I just have to meet once in a while and just be like, hey, what's up? How are you? And, is everything okay? Like, how's everything at home? Surface level conversations, just greetings. And, once in a while, maybe having a coffee together or sharing a table together outside somewhere. That's the garden area people. Okay. You know deep down that these are not your kind of people. You don't feel super attached to them. You don't feel like you can rely on them, or you just don't even feel like you would like to be a part of their life in depth. So you know that these are your garden people. Then comes the porch area people. Now, porch area people are these people who once in a while you meet and have really good conversations with. You have intellectual connection. You talk about work. You talk about your love life once in a while. Food, yes, sharing food together. Maybe exploring restaurants once in a while. Even when they come over, it's mostly surface level conversation, but once in a blue moon it can go a little in depth and emotionally, you know emotionally connecting as well. Okay, but not too much. Now we talk about the living room people. Now these are the people who have a key to your house and they can come over anytime. You can cry in front of them. You can like laugh like a maniac around them. You can share meals. You can be in your pajamas without any makeup, with your hair messy. You can throw up and they'll grab your hair. You can be drunk around them. You can be your fully lover self around them. You can be broke around them, honestly, and you can just be yourself fully. Because आई मिक्स हिंदी समटाइम्स अ गॉड क्योंकि ये लोग आपके एक्चुअली लिविंग रूम में बैठे हैं एंड दे नो योर हाउस एंड दे नो हाउ टू बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द हाइजीन इन योर हाउस एज वेल कि ये नहीं कि आए और सब कुछ फैलाया और चले गए नो दे नो वेयर द थिंग्स आर kept in the kitchen. They know where your shoes are kept. They know where to remove what, where to keep what. They do not take advantage of your space. Instead, they take responsibility of keeping your mental, physical, emotional health also safe and sane. These are the people you can rely on. Okay. Now, living room people cannot be like around 100 people in your life. Is baat ka dhyan rakhna. Like just make a note that these living room people has to be, you should be capable of counting them and remember their names. Okay. And mostly these people can also be somebody that you know from last 2 decades, or it can be somebody you just met, but there's a very, very beautiful connection that you share with this person, that you know that you can just be super honest. It has happened with me recently, which I'll talk about later. And then comes the bedroom people. Bedroom people, these are just going to be like two or three max. And that also is kind of funny when I say it, because what do you mean 2 to 3 max? Who can be in your bedroom and who can be on your bed, which basically means your life partner, either your boyfriend, your husband, second, your best friend, or your dog, So max to max, two, three. That's it. Like your three best friends. For me, definitely my three, four best friends that are there, we can share bed together. Actually, two. That's it. So the idea is to like make sure that these people are so freaking close to you that only they get to be the closest part of you, not just in terms of your mental well-being, emotional well-being, physical health as well. That this is somebody that is not going to play any role in fucking up your health. This person has to be somebody who's also, how do I say, affectionate, somebody who can hug you when you're having an anxiety attack, somebody who can feed you when you're sick, somebody, in fact, who you can be intimate with. It can be verbal intimacy, it can be physical intimacy, it can be um, all kind of intimacies. But like, yeah, this person is your person. It can be your best friend, it can be your boyfriend, as I said. But yeah, you can very confidently just be like, yeah, that's my person. That's the bedroom people. So, summarizing it all, this is how you keep it hygienic and let people know where they stand as well. Like, somebody who is a garden person or a porch area person shouldn't just assume randomly that they are the living room or bedroom people, because that's miscommunication on your part, that you haven't really communicated it to them. A lot of times, this also happens that there are some people who pretend to be very close to you. Like, they'll call once in 6 months and act all like, hi, like, I missed you so much. Well, if you missed me, you would have called me, you would have checked up on me, right? This is not the time when you become that cool generation. Is like, oh, it's fine if we don't talk for like years, but we'll always remain close. That's freaking bullshit. Bullshit. You know, it doesn't matter how many months and years you were away. There will be certain level of connection, yes, which will remain in the air, because once you really connected with this person deeply. But do they know who you have become now? And doesn't matter if they're giving a call from a distance, they do not know who they are really talking to. So you can't just assume that they love you, they accept you, and they see you, because they don't. They haven't been through those ups and downs that you saw in your life. So it's a people pleasing behavior when sometimes it's people like, oh, like, it doesn't matter how long we don't talk, we'll just be best friends. Lie. People pleasing. So this is how you can maybe assess, and maybe this tool can help you, because I'm very cutthroat, like, when it comes to these things. Somebody, if I meet somebody, they're like, oh, like, this is my friend, and if they're not my friend, I'm just gonna like, I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. Sorry, but not your friend. So I feel there has to be a clear level of communication, and I'm okay to be a bitch. Honestly, very proudly. Like, I don't want somebody to think I'm a bitch. They should know I'm a bitch. Like, I'm that person when it comes to keeping my social life organized. And another thing that works in my life personally so well. Um, and it doesn't work with anybody else that I know for sure. Because my friends freak out at how unhinged I am. Because like, I post so much on Instagram, so much, and they're like, Nimisha, हर चीज public नहीं करनी होती है. And I'm just like, what are you afraid of? You think people are gonna talk about you? They're gonna anyway talk about you. Like, after you die, you live, whatever. Everybody has their own sources of, releasing or expressing. This is mine. And none of it really scares me. None of it really makes me feel like, wow, somebody's taking away a part of my privacy or private life, because honestly, none of them really know my private life. I give them a glimpse or a delusion that they can see my private life, and they're satisfied with it, they're entertained with it. If I don't post some stories for like 2 days, my best friends literally message me, आज कुछ क्यों नहीं डाला, कहाँ है, we're worried. And you do understand how cute this is. Like, this is not funny, this is literally very precious. Like, my best friend Karan, he just messaged me like, भाई तूने पोस्ट नहीं डाला यार 2 दिन से, प्लीज कुछ डाल, मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ कब से. It's their source of joy. It's a very childlike connection, and they understand why I do what I do. And I think after a point, you just stop really kind of judging a person about the amount of things that they post on Instagram and the amount of things that they don't. Because honestly, I have some people in my life that I know that have like those zero post personalities, but they are the ones non-stop online, and they are the first one to view my Instagram story freaking all the time. So there is nothing about it that makes you smarter or wiser, or I don't know, just like more practical or something. So none of this is correlated. I feel to each their own, and your private life should be entirely yours, and it should be your decision to show what you want to show, what you don't want to show. Like the fact that I'm literally making this video right now, sitting in my house. Now, tomorrow I'll have 4 more houses. So what? Like, I cannot make a video sitting in my house. It's just a freaking house. you know so a lot of these things, I feel sometimes people just like overthink because they care too much about what people gonna think and what they're gonna talk about. I want people to talk about stuff. It's good entertainment. Like, they're gonna talk about me when I die anyway. I should be a part of the entertainment while I'm alive. Let me at least hear the wonderful stories while I'm alive. So I know some people can't take it because they have very low capacity. I have great capacity. I have great capacity for this. So I'm a storyteller. God made me that way. God made me unhinged. I'm very proud of it. None of this makes me feel conscious, that who's gonna think that they have a look or glimpse into my private life. They think they do. Only I know that they don't. So it's it's very close to me. And I know what parts of me do I want to show to my closest people. And sometimes it's a very beautiful, like for example, my best friend Tamanna. Oh my freaking God. I can just go on and on about how she makes me feel. This woman, 2 weeks ago, sent me a handwritten letter, and not just any handwritten letter. They were these, like, hand drawn cutouts that were pasted. Um, they were very cute. The envelope was handmade. There were stickers that were handmade. Everything about it was just extremely, extremely just astounding. Like, I was like, how can a person express this way? And it made me feel extremely loved, special. And I know that she did it all from her heart. And I think these are the times when I realize that, wow, these people are still alive and these are my people. The over givers, the over romantic people. And I am one of them. And they are also those. And if we have somehow found each other in this world and our love languages are literally the same, like, I would pick this card from my bedroom drawer every single day sometimes and just be like, she sent it to She sent a fucking love letter to me. Oh, yeah. I wish I could even kind of put into words how loved it made me feel. Yeah. When you know someone and you want to love them, you don't love them in love languages that you feel most convenient and suitable for you. You love them in ways where you know that they want to be seen and loved, and she knows how much it would make me feel seen and loved. So she made me feel that way. On Christmas, my friends, they're like three kids and husband and wife. Okay, they drove from Chennai to Jaipur just to surprise me, and that made me feel like on the top of the world. That made me feel like these people exist, and I'm so loved. Like, I'm so loved. um Oh my freaking God. So I'm giving these examples to let you know that if you're not really accepting love in such shapes and forms and intensities, damn it, like, what the hell? What are you doing? These people exist. Affectionate people exist. Lovers exist. So stop playing too safe, or yearning is beautiful. Yearning, expressing it, writing poetry, um, asking someone out in the first go, literally kind of courting them, then marrying them, having kids with them, traveling the world with them, building a beautiful house with them, all that fairy tale stuff that we used to read about and traditionally, like our parents and grandparents did, it's all still existent. And we gotta stop making it extinct. Like, wow, my nose, it's blocked. I still believe in it and I stick to it. And I think I'm going to continue to stick to it because I have some people in my life like who are not as damaged as me, and they make me feel more safer than anybody else, because when I fall apart, they are there to keep me sane, and they are more present in times when I am zoned out and I'm frozen. So I think it's so important to have people around in your life who have great family values, who come from a little saner mindset, and who understand your emotion and your trauma and your damaged, weird as brain when it just kind of loses it. And they still hold a safe space for you, and they love you for it. They love you for it, you know? And that's when you know that you also deserve that, that you're worthy of that. This was a very, very random, crazy, spontaneous sharing. All right, bye.